Good afternoon and welcome to another Airbus Cockpit Coach live stream. Back in Bordeaux, and it's still as wet as it was last night when we landed here and parked the aircraft in this very spot on gate Charlie 6. We're going to be testing out Beyond ATC again, so we'll take the Airbus Fenix A320 back up to London Luton, back to base essentially, and give Beyond ATC another whirl. So we're going to be flying Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilos, the call sign today. It's a scheduled service. EasyJet operates from Bordeaux up to London Luton. Let's jump on in, get loaded up and get underway. So let's just have a look at our safety checks. So masters, bottles, landing gear. So everything looking good there. Voltages are good, so we'll get that on. Let me know if the volumes aren't good for you all. All right on that front, so we'll just get set up. We'll get Beyond ATC fired up. Having a good check around, so wait for the warning computers to come online. There they are. So we can test the APE first. Lights, squibs, master cautions, ECAM. That's a good test. And we'll do engine 1. So we've got the squibs, master light there, master caution, ECAM and pedestal. And engine 2, squibs, push light, master caution, ECAM, and pedestal. Excellent, so all good. So I'll get the APU fired up now and get a bit of air conditioning on while the passengers load up. And speaking of passengers, let's get that loaded. So mass and balance, load aircraft, GSX. So we've got 180 people planned today, so pretty full aircraft, 4.4 tons of cargo and 6.8 basically on the fuel. So reasonably full load. Certainly a lot heavier than we were when we came in last night. So, correct aircraft, correct engine type, nav database is in date. And we are easy 74 Fox Kilo. Standard EasyJet cost center of 4. Where we're cruising, I have a feeling it's 340 today, going up. Yeah, 340 minus 46. Proper pause today, 27,832. It's quite low. And we'll pull in the winds as well. So alternate today is Manchester, and we're carrying an extra, let's call it 1.3 tons to get us there, so we'll block that out as well. And we'll pull those figures in. Once we're loaded up. So departing when we're 29er, 340, early November Alpha 5 Romeo departure, expecting the TEL 2 1 November arrival for 07 into Luton, a distance of 554 miles. So we'll get that in the box. Departure 29er, the longest runway here. Early November Alpha 5 Romeo. Insert. Arrival ILS 07 TEL 2 1 November. Distance, once it's calculated, 546 miles, 554, that's within range, so we could take that. Perf data sorted, wait for the aircraft to be loaded for that part of things. So, in the meantime, I'll come over here, just check for any messages and load sheets we got. So we've got prelim, except that we've got final data shortly, so not too much with that. In terms of weather then en route, let's have a look. We've got there, so 200 at 6 knots, gusting to 16 at Luton. Some rain showers breaking in 1800 feet, which I can concur, because we've got rain moving in. I'm not too far from my base at London Luton. Manchester should have better weather because the rain's moving up from the south, won't be there yet, which is correct. Better visibility. And here we got 260 at 20 knots, 3,900 visibility, light rain showers. Becoming a little bit worse later on, gusting winds again with showery rain. So yeah, still not great here. It wasn't great last night coming in. If you check out that live stream we had, it was a pretty miserable approach. Nothing there in the... Too interesting in the NOTAMs. Okay. Yeah. Get organised with our charts. Do I need that one? Archer, Charlie November Alpha. What did we have again? 5 Romeo. I've got to watch this. I probably need to tune the Asus, so because it's saying 29, which sorry isn't the longest runway. It's 23 is the longest runway where we landed. I'm going to pull in the Asus now, so I'm going to connect up to Beyond ATC and have a listen to see what runway we can expect. So let me fire that up. So had a bit of an update there. Quite often I've had to restart it after an update, so to have a bit of trouble moving itself along. So I'm going to maybe not, maybe not. Oh yeah, it's got to do a bit of reinstall again. Okay. Well, that's a positive sign. Perhaps it is moving. Being updated constantly, especially it is early access, so it's just doing a bit of an install in the background. So hold tight on that one. Won't take a minute. Every time I have opened Beyond ATC, it has had a little bit of an update when I've been using it in the on the stream. So things are on the move. Okay, we'll run Beyond ATC. And its thing. Okay. Hit fly.
Beyond ATC connected.
Excellent. So got auto tune of radios on, and let me just tune the Asus here and have a listen to what we can expect for departure.
Rignac Airport information Bravo, 1330 Zulu, wind 260 at 20 light rain, few clouds at 2000, ceiling 4200 broken, temperature 14, dew point 10, QNH 1014, wind 250 at 15, gusts, 25 rain, landing and departing runways, 23, 29er, transition level 050, 5G, notice in effect. Advise on initial contact you have information Bravo.
2329er. Okay.
Rignac Airport information Bravo, 1330 Zulu, wind 260 at 20 light rain, few clouds at 2000.
That landing 23, departing 29er.
Broken, temperature 14, dew point 10, QNH 1014, wind 250 at 15, gusts, 25 rain, landing and departing runways, 23, 29er, transition level 050, 5G, notice in effect. Advise on initial contact you have information Bravo.
Get that frequency change then to...
Rignac Airport information Bravo, 1330 Zulu, wind 260 at 20 light rain, few clouds.
Bordeaux ground, good afternoon. EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo. Stand Charlie 6 Information Bravo QNH 1014 requesting IFR clearance to London Luton.
EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo Merignac ground. Thanks for Bravo. Expect runway 29 Cine 5 Romeo departure. Initial climb to flight level 060 squawk 3026.
With London Luton, runway 29 Charlie November Alpha 5 Romeo departure. Initial climb flight level 60 squawk 3026. EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo.
EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo, read back, correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Thank you, we'll call when ready. EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo. Right. 3026. Can go in. Initial climb, flight level 60. And it is indeed runway 29. So that's correct. Initial climb clearance would normally be 70. So we've got a bit of a lower restriction. Bear in mind. Look here at transition altitude 5,000 feet. Max 250 knots there, and we've got MSA there, 2,100. How are we doing on loading? People are on. Just a bit of cargo to come on. Let's have a look outside. What's going on out here? Yep, it's just the baggage coming in. There's some some heavy showers around, some rather dark looking clouds. Dokes. Hopefully that loaded shortly. So, in terms of taxi, that's probably our preferred for my location. Short taxi, so starting both engines on sand. No single engine taxis today. Straight out there to 29 up. And no hotspots en route. Excellent. Navigation's accurate, that's checked. Monitoring guard as well on VHF2. The PA's on as well. Bit of loading music. So for now, pushing back shortly. There. Rates 10 VOR and 1014 is 3 times. The AP running for more than 3 minutes, so we'll get the AC on. We'll turn the temps down a bit at the back. And that transferred, the fuel's loaded. Pumps on, and we'll just cross check. 6.7 tons is loaded and balanced across the aircraft, so that's great. Get that final bit of baggage on board, and we'll be pushing back. We're contacting Beyond ATC again shortly. As soon as that's in, the weight's in, we'll calculate the perf data and we'll be good to go. No intersection, it'll be full length for that. Calculate it as wet. It's not raining now, but we've had recent rain, so and we can. There's rain in the vicinity, so we'll calculate departure as a wet departure. He's having to stop and readdress the figures on the flight. Taking their time with that baggage today. Have a look outside, what's going on. Right. He looks really motivated in his work. I like the way he holds it and then drops it onto the belt. Excellent. So, conclusions after last night's live stream with Beyond ATC. We had generally the voice recognition was very good, but it needs the additional traffic to come across, and I think once that's in and you got that traffic immersion, it will be great. 29er wet. We'll calculate Axon. Think calculate. What do we got? One down 354, 28, 46, 46. And that over.
We will shortly be closing the doors, so please complete any final calls or messages. Electronic devices may be used at all times if they are in flight mode. Laptops must be safely stowed for takeoff. If you become aware of any electronic device being damaged or overheating, please inform us immediately.
So we are 286 from Lima Fox Bravo Delta 29er 286 25 miles. It's ILS 23 for arrival, no star. This is the engine outs we're putting in, and place bearing distance 01 we will hold, inbound course 286 as well. So that. Missed approach, and when we're heading straight out and hold as well in there, and of course 423, excellent, so that's good to go. We need it. The figures are in, we're good to go. Let's give Beyond ATC another call. Ground easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, request push and start.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, Meridian ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Push and start approved, face southeast, Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. Down. Right. Beacon. Excellent, GSX doing its thing, facing southeast. It's just going to be a nose right. Which is what I'd expect for runway 29. Checks.
Checks completed. Bypass pas inserted.
And just put our runway heading on there to fly in the event of an engine failure as well, before we bring up the secondary, just as a reference. So let's brief up the departure then. So it's a left-hand seat departure, no hotspots on the taxi. We've calculated takeoff, engine out SID straight ahead 25 miles, and hold, that's in the box. We're good for return, landing 2-3 today, which is the longest runway, although weather is a bit, wind is worsening and we've got some wet conditions in the vicinity, but we're okay for an immediate return if needed. Takeoff runway 29er, Charlie November Alpha 5 Romeo departure. First cleared altitude by ATC is 60, so that's a different to the chart. MSA is 2,100, and we have checked the fuel for. We're good on the fuel extra. 17 minutes currently, and the route reserve will come across. Parking brake released. No sound operations, and in terms of threats today, it's just Beyond ATC controllers and the weather here in Bordeaux. Briefing complete. Before start checklist. So parking brake is now off, takeoff data is confirmed, windows are closed, doors are in automatic and closed, and beacon is on. Before start checklist complete. Engine mode, selector, ignition start, starting engine 2. So PSI is looking good, 38 PSI coming in from the APU, ignition B. N2 is on the spin. Parking brake is set. EGT rise, that's a good start. Though it didn't spin us around, did it, to face southeast. Hopefully the, look at that, weather's moved in now, it's chucking it down over there. Hopefully the Beyond ATC controller will be lenient with us for not facing the right direction. Engine 2 avail, starting engine 1. There's the rain starting to hit us, so we're taking off into that rain.
Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets.
Oops, wait, AGT rise on number 1.
Adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft.
There's our pin.
Crew are now pointing out the
Thank you very much, have a nice day, wave wave.
Be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board.
Engine 1 avail, so engine mode selector to norm.
Adjusted and released.
Don't need the APU anymore, that comes to arm. We'll get terrain on here, I'll just dim that in the background.
But you keep it fastened at all times. The air supply fails, masks.
On the armed. Reset with flaps 1, that can come on. I'm going to go TARA now with single crew, save doing it in a moment down the runway. Flight control checks. We are pitching down 3 is what we calculated, down 3 sets.
If we land on water,
Flight control checks, ailerons, full left,
remove from the pouch and put
full right, neutral, and elevators down, up, neutral, and the rudders, full right,
do not
full left,
inside the aircraft.
neutral.
When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle.
After such checklist, engine anti-ice not required, ETAM status is checked.
The lights and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets.
Pitch trim reset, and rudder trim is neutral after such checklist complete.
Proudly stowed, armrests down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, request taxi.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, runway 29 taxi via Echo 5 Sierra 1.
Taxi 2, runway 29 via Echo 5 Sierra 1, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, contact Merignac Tower 118.3. Have a good day.
Tower 118.3, thank you sir, have a good day. Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo.
My pleasure. Enjoy your flight.
Oh nice. Okay, let's get the Toby eye tracker on. I'm going to spin it round over here to the right. I'm going to try and do that. Tower, hello, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilos, taxiing to runway 29er.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, request not understood.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilos with you, taxiing to runway 29er for departure.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, Merignac Tower, wind 260 at 20, runway 29er, line up and cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 29er, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. It is a short taxi, but let's add that on. I'm getting distracted by my new ATC systems. Okay, have we gone the wrong way? Have we gone the right way? Hold on a minute. Well, there's a way through, right? We're going to go all the way around. Clear on the right. There's a reasonable backtrack there. I haven't calculated the use difference between departing from here, so I should really backtrack. Right, hit that like button guys in chat and let's get on our way. Okay, that is the threshold here. That's displaced threshold. Excellent. So line up checks. Let's just get the strobes on. Let's get lit up. Nothing on TCAS coming in. So cabin secure for takeoff. Takeoff runway 29 confirmed. TCAS is TARA. Packs 1 and 2 are coming off. Oh.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff.
That's my takeoff. Cabin is secured. Right, I think we're good to go, chap. Seen a few bits in chat. I'll answer those once we get airborne. So, bottles 50%. EGT stable. Manflex 54, SRS runway, auto thrust blue. $100 knots. B1. Bit of right rudder going in and rotates. Positive climb. Gear up. AP1, early right turn coming up.
Easy, 74 Foxtrot Kilo, contact Aquitaine departure 129.87.
Departure 129.87, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, thank you.
My pleasure.
Positive speed trend, lever climb. Thrust, climb, auto thrust. Departure hello, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo is with you, passing 1,700.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, Aquitaine departure. Identified, climb to flight level 170.
Climb, flight level 170, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. 170 is going in the mini FCU. 170, I'm going to pull that. Thrust, climb, open climb, 170. We go standard. Thrust checked, and it's flaps up time. Speed checks, flaps up. With that, ground spoilers disarmed, and pack 1 on. 10 seconds of pack 2. And the lights can come off, and that's packed 2, so we're just waiting 10 seconds on that. We're out of icing conditions, plus 14 degrees, and there's pack 2 on. Right. So yeah, no hot shots. There's actually no hot spots, Rob Lewis. So on departure, there's certain areas of the airfield, sometimes depicted by a red circle on taxi, where people have had bumps in the past, shall we say. Known areas where people have problems, traffic conflicting, people taking wrong turns and ending up causing conflicts with one another. So yeah, they're identified as hotspots. Usually where you have areas where you got incoming and outgoing traffic meeting from one-ways is where you normally get them. So we review those as part of our briefing. Just keeping an eye on the temperatures there, so we're on +9 now, engine anti-ice coming on. So we're tracking the coast up, let's have a look. Sure how well you can see that, but let's zoom out a little bit. Get an idea of the routing today. Up the east side, sorry, the west side of France, not too far from the coast, all the way up. Across the channel, across London, and into London Luton. And what time are we expecting to be on the ground? We're expecting to be on the ground at 16:04 UTC. Seeing flight level 100, so seatbelts can come off now. We've got a smooth ride here. We're out of icing, those can come off. And we'll zero out the cost index for climb. Passing flight level 110 now, cross checked 3 times. Yes, V1 is shown here on the speed scale on the left side. It's the first blue speed you get to, it's highlighted blue. As part of your takeoff calculations, so you'd put that in on the perf page for departure performance, just calculated through the electronic flight computer. and will vary from flight to flight, but yeah, that's where you'll see it on this side, speed tape. Once you pass V1, you're having a flying day. You're going flying no matter what. Always nice to get past V1. Oh, it's a bit brighter up here, isn't it? Look at us, there'll be a file and load sheet that's coming. Set that down. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with
Easy,
Beyond
74
ATC.
Foxtrot Kilo, contact Bordeaux, radar 125.3.
Contact Bordeaux, radar 125.3, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. Bordeaux radar, hello, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilos with you, climbing flight level 170 inbound Charlie November Alpha.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, Bordeaux radar, climb to flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. 340 blue. So I was just talking about it on the stream last night in terms of verifying all your commands. So we don't look at 340 here, we look at 340 here to confirm. We don't look at the QNH here, we look at the QNH here on the primary flight display, for example. We don't look at the parking brake set down here, we look at it here. We don't look at the seat belts here, we look at the seat belts over here. So it's slightly different to a Boeing, where you kind of look at switch position. In the Airbus, you're looking at what's on the screens where you can. That will tell you if it's on or off. Hello, Captain Rutford. Good afternoon to you. For those in the UK, we're enjoying a bank holiday today, so we're all having a lazy day in the UK. So it's the opportunity to do a bit of sim flying. I'm on a second day of a 4-day break by myself, so which is nice. Yeah, so Beyond ATC then. So for those of you, let me bring it up on screen for you again. I imagine quite a few of you have already checked it out, but it's pretty straightforward. We've got our last sort of cleared instruction in purple, which is quite handy, so you can make reference to that. You've got everything that's been communicated, so you can make reference to that. Auto tune of the radios is useful, especially sim flying. Obviously, you know, I actually find sim flying harder than the real world. I haven't got a first officer. You've got to juggle around with radios and bits and pieces, so having someone to tune your radios when you're the pilot flying is normal. That is what happens in the real world. Your pilot non-flying will handle those for you, so that's actually a big help. There's also auto respond you can use, and down here are all the things we can sort of request and play with, different altitudes, verifying the next fixed, headings, and we can submit fly reps for turbulence or icing, ask for a radio check. It's fairly straightforward. In terms of, you can sort of bring up frequencies by clicking on the headphones and so forth. But Unicom, you wouldn't have Unicom on Beyond ATC, I wouldn't have thought. It's a bit strange, but and in terms of settings, yeah, radio degradation simulation, key binding, you just press that, press a button you want to bind, and it picks it up. Volume, got the UI sounds, so the little beeps when we're pressing the transmit and receive. very short microphone test it runs. We've got the premium voices on, there's no traffic, so that's on basic, and we're down to 40,000. So one flight yesterday, a bit of a test flight, and we're down to, and obviously today's flight we sort of used 10,000 character units up there, so it gives an idea of usage and how long that lasts. So that's the options. But yeah, pretty straightforward. Not much to it. But yeah, you want it simple. So that's the interface. Any questions on that? I can perhaps run through it again on screen, but it's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. I don't really have any issues with it. It seems to be updating all the time, so you know, since I've had it a day, it's had 2 updates already. So there's always been improvements made in the background, but yeah, for me, voice recognition's great. But as you can hear on frequency now, it's dead. We're missing the other traffic, and that's what's going to make it. It's going to bring it to life. It's controlling the traffic around you, because that has such a big impact on your day-to-day operations as a pilot. You know, flying around, we'd be holding taxi delays.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. Contact Bordeaux radar 124.2.
Contact Bordeaux radar 124.2. Thanks for the service, EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo.
You're very welcome.
Oh nice, oh nice. Bordeaux radar, hello, EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo is with you, climbing flight level 340, inbound 2 par.
EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo Bordeaux radar, roger.
So yeah, we need the traffic to fill in the other 50% of what Beyond ATC does, which is on the way. So this is early access. I'd be really interested to see how well it sort of integrates that and the level of realism it gives you. So that's going to be the sort of crunch point. But for me, I mean, you know, we quite often on VATSIM would have London control on. You know, UK is fairly busy, Germany pretty busy. Not so much in this part of the world. France is often in a bit of a dead spot on VATSIM, so the chances are we'll be sitting here on Unicom anyway, wouldn't have any control. But yeah, it'd be good to have end-to-end ATC that coordinates the traffic as well. I think that would be great. Don't know if any of you have tried it in chat, but let me know if you have, and if you've got any thoughts on that. Chris, thanks for subscribing, welcome. Captain Watford, I've seen a lot of streams where people are looking for Beyond ATC limits. But in normal life, would anyone say anything unrelated to navigation on the radio? Yeah, I've heard all sorts on the radio, to be honest. That the discipline for that falls down at night, so if you're flying around at night, sort of beyond 10, 11 o'clock at night, there's a bit more chitter-chatter. But yeah, you're right. I think day-to-day, especially in busy sectors, it's very, very limited to only required phraseology. So on that. To become qualified for a private jet such as a Gulfstream, does it require more or less license than an A320, or they're all the same? So yeah, you can do it on a commercial pilot's license, so you need a commercial pilot's license to for the commercial for the Gulfstream. But ideally you want to go and get your ATPL exams, and then every aircraft has a specific type rating, so you get a type rating for a 320, you get a type rating for a Gulfstream. So that's you do your base learning, your CPL or your ATPL, to allow you to earn money from aviation, and then you go on and you choose your specific aircraft that you want to fly, and you'll go and get your type rating for that particular aircraft. Obviously the A320 type rating, the one I have, allows me to fly the the A319, the A320 and A321 series of aircraft, and there's a short course for conversion if you want to go onto the heavier types like the A330. Obviously it's a slightly bigger aircraft and other factors to consider, but in terms of cockpit familiarity, the training there is less. But yeah, between the sort of same family, it's not too many differences and not too many different training requirements. But obviously, in a Gulfstream and A320, totally different type ratings required. James, on my first test flight with Beyond ATC, it helped me to contact a centre a couple of different times on different frequencies. That in real life, no, well, actually, I suppose you would have London control. There's multiple London control centres. There's multiple Paris centres. There's multiple Bordeaux centres we're at the moment. So, in terms of names, yes, that is realistic. If it's the same controller, no. The only times you generally get that is at an airport where a not very busy airport would have one person monitoring tower and ground, for example, on the same two different frequencies that link. That happens sometimes, but there are London. Basically, everything in England is English airspace is called London. Most of northern France is called Paris radar, for example. So yeah, you might get the same name, but it will be a different frequency. What's the duration to become a Gulfstream pilot? Yeah, sim. Is it similar to other private jets? I mean, I haven't done the Gulfstream type rating myself. I don't think it's anything. No, it won't take any longer, I don't think, than any other. So it would be, I imagine, pretty standard. So yeah, I think it's most type ratings pretty similar in length. You're looking about 45 hours in the sim in terms of sim time. And obviously you've got your ground exams and theory to go with it. The more work you can do in the background in terms of studying and learning the aircraft, the better. Actually, different lifestyle from what I see, being a private jet pilot to flying the airliners. Okay, when altitude is rising, temperatures are looking good there. It's 7.5 psi, which is normal. And scan up here. Looking for any whites, no white lights. Excellent. Usually at this point we'll be asking for our coffee.
74 Foxtrot Kilo, contact breast radar 123.75.
Contact breast radar 123.75. Thanks for the service, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. Breast radar, hello, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo is passing flight level 330 for flight level 340. Just approaching Luton.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, breast radar, roger.
So we'll get our cost index back in there before the engines spool back. Bank holiday in rain. So I'm Rob. Okay, it's just reaching me. I'm not too far from Luton Airport, just a little bit to the north. Yeah, it wants to rain. It's held off for most of the day. We've been lucky. We had a bit of sun this morning. It's quite warm. So I think the further north you are today, the better. Mac Altstar. Is the lock button really important? Never seen a lot of people using it. You generally use it to intercept the localizer only, so it's used Macult Cruise and the FMA, sorry, just I'm seeing those. That's just if you want to intercept the localizer. Some airports don't have a glide slope, so you'd use lock in that case. But generally speaking, it will be if you're close to intercepting and you think there's a risk of intercepting the glide slope first, you don't want to do that. You want the localizer first, so you would, depending on your altitude in relation to the glide slope, you'd then go lock as well. In the Airbus, you'd always intercept localizer before glide slope. But there are a few situations where we use lock. I think I actually used it last night on a live stream. I'm trying to recall now. I intercepted from quite a way out. Or it may have been my Napoli live stream Naples. One of them. I think I've done it recently. So we're 30 miles south of Nantes, with a right turn coming up. So we're in the cruise now. We would at this point quick scan through the instrumentation, checking our oil quantities. I would generally use half a quart of oil for an hour's flying, so that's one to keep an eye on. Lead air 7. Strix. IDG temperatures are one to keep an eye on. Electric page. Hydraulic system a little bit low there. It should be in the normal working range there. In terms of quantity, it is the largest system by volume of oil. To keep an eye on. 4.9 tonnes of fuel, still balanced, no sign of any leaks. Slightly more usage on the left main wing tank due to the APU. Off condition 22 degrees, it's pretty much where I like it. Excellent. Probably need to have a look at Beyond ATC, how it handles vectors. So I suppose Heathrow, for example, would be would come into one of the holds, the 4 holds of Heathrow, Bovingdon, Lambourne, Big Inner Rockham, and it's always vectors from one of those. So it'd be interesting to see how it handles that scenario. And for Luton, some of the approaches are very long-winded. I think we've got quite a long-winded one today. I wouldn't normally fly all of it unless it was really busy. Hopefully give us a shortcut. We'll see what happens. But no real problems with Beyond ATC so far on this flight. The only one was the tower handoff on ground. In fact, that was the same yesterday. So yesterday I noticed ground to tower handoff at Luton was problematic, and then off the runway tower to ground was problematic. There's a bit of a reoccurring theme. We'll have a look when we get to Luton, but those two switchovers it seems to struggle with. Maybe the phraseology is thinking it should be getting doesn't quite match. I guess the phraseology is not bad, but it's a little bit more on the formal side than usually use a bit more abbreviation, I think, in the real world than get on Beyond ATC. But in terms of accents and realism, sounds pretty good. That's the premium voice package anyway. Just had an ice cream van whiz past my house, so that killed the immersion there for a minute. Listening to that. In the rain as well. Let's take a look at the weather then, see what we've got in store. We need to be working ahead of the aircraft. So, arrival into Luton. We have variable wind 6 knots, visibility 9,000 metres in light rain showers, scattered 2,800 feet. Broken 4,300 with some CBs around 13 degrees. QNH 1008. So now is a good time to get that QNH in. You're doing that in the cruise. Up there. And in Manchester, I'm expecting slightly better weather. 270 at 10. Visibility is fine. 1800 with CBs though. And then the rain showers are later. 010. So we can set up the box for that data. We'll cross-check that later. So it was 1008, wasn't it? Checked. Variable wind 6 knots. We'll put in. In worst case, we'll put a tailwind of 6 in. Watch that on the approach. And 13 degrees. Yeah, the temperature. I'm bringing up some charts for Luton. Get them by the back of my hand, to be honest. But it went November, so getting down after Ozot, so we must be at 15,150 Ozot. If we want to get down to cut out all this part of the approach, a pretty steep drop here. We'll see what Beyond ATC gives us as a descent. But primarily we're trying to stay above London traffic at this point, so crossing London at between 190 and 150. And then it's a steep drop down, usually speed breaks out if we want to make 07, but 07 is the other way around, so it depends which way it's going to vector us in. It's going to be landing in from that direction. That's going to be interesting. See how that one works. I don't really want to fly this whole approach and go all the way up to Jumsey up here. So we'll see what it does. Put that in. We do have restrictions. First one 190 at Tel2, 150 at Ozot, max 250 speed at Brookman's Park, and then 80 at Zagso. Rocky 220 knots.
87 for Foxtrot Kilo, contact base radar 124.8, have a good day.
Base radar 124.8, have a good day. Thanks for the service, EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo. Yes, radar. Hello, Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilos with you, maintaining flight level 340. Different,
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, Brist radar, roger.
different MSA zones will be in, but coming in from this direction. We've got the 2200 zone, so it'll be 2100 or 2200 less it takes us around, and in the missed approach we're in the 2000 zone. Bring in 07, vacate left, and see what they want us. Minute delay. There. Ruining my track record. Green seems a bit dark, doesn't it? Yeah, so let me know what you think on Beyond ATC. Is that is it a game changer for you? Does it replace VATSIM? Is it a training tool? Impressed? Not impressed? I think the recognition of the voices is great, and the authenticity of the voices. Just waiting for it to couple in with the traffic. That's going to be the key bit for it, I think. Once it's got the traffic sorted, you've kind of got replicated real world activity, hopefully, if it does it well. At the moment it's just too quiet on frequency. It's a bit abnormal, although quite often Unicom's not a lot different from this. EasyJet operations today. Extra 32 minutes. We're coming into Luton on the fuel, so we're good for another attempt. If not two, we need it, depending on what ATC do with us. Looking fine. There are no issues with Beyond ATC so far. It's pretty much understood understood what we've been telling it to do. Other than, yeah, to mention, it's just the ground to tower and tower to ground handoff. I've noticed repeatedly has some issues. EasyJet is indeed a sort of a budget low-cost carrier. James, absolutely. Coming up a beam, Dinard on the French coast. Out there. Well. Scandinavian, I'll say they'll be up there, Scandinavian Airlines, in terms of quality. Hear good things about them.
Easy 7 for Foxtrot Kilo. Contact brace radar 120.15. Bye bye.
West radar 120.55. Have a good day. Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo.
Negative. Brace radar on 120.15.
West radar 120.55. Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo.
Negative. Brace radar on 120.15.
120.15 for breast radar, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. I did actually get that wrong though, didn't I? 120.15. Excellent, auto-tuned anyway. The first officer done his job. Breast radar, hello, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo is maintaining flight level 340 inbound Ekras.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, breast radar, roger.
Have I seen the Delta Team USA livery? I don't think I have, no. Not one I've seen. Not unless it's landed at London Luton any time recently. So coming up a beam, Jersey. Out there, island of Jersey, Channel Island. Means we're not too far from home. I think the average is from Luton to Jersey's a 44-minute flight. You start briefing for the arrival. Before we do that, we'll calculate our landing performance today. And grade to good conditions due to it being wet. Essentially, landing weight will base worst case, so we go for weight now is 67 tons. Scale, low auto rate medium, brings it back in. Max reverse, so looks like we're getting off the end of the runway today. Only if it was dry, gets us in, so it's often a bit not really the case in the real world at this. Probably because I've given it a worst case, tracked it in as a tailwind. It's a variable wind. See how that gets on. Let's have a look. So, what is our forecast landing weight? I suppose we'll take a look at that. Expect 3.4 tons of fuel on board. Doesn't like it, does it? Knocking us down. So okay, it's going to be an interesting landing today. Apparently we're not going to make it into Luton. We're going to come off the edge. Well, our safety distance, our margin isn't particularly great. So I did mention on last night's stream that this was takeoff performance. It's underpowering a little bit. Too many times I've come too close to the end of the runway, I think, on using the takeoff calculations. So you tend to opt to use calculate it with packs on, even though I turn them off if there's that margin. And again, landing performance, generally if you get away with low water brakes at Luton, it is a reasonably short runway. It's not the shortest in the world compared to Jersey, for example, but you will get away with using low water brake, depending how far you want to roll and where you want to vacate, essentially. But we'll go medium. I disagree with that. We should have safe margin. Otherwise, EasyJet would not be able to operate into and out of Luton. Yeah, there are some issues with this. But yeah, so in terms of guidance for the approach, then we'll take the ILS for 07, flap setting config full, stop margin. We've tried to calculate, but we've got some issues with use of reverse thrust max, auto brakes medium, planned runway exit. Hoping to have a look, see what we can make. Realistically, with this way, it's probably going to be hotel. And we have a hotspot on the way in, a hotspot 1, so collision risk and missed route hotspot there. So we're told to 1 November arrival. We've checked the MSAs, so we've got 2,200 in the arrival sector, 2,000 in the go around sector. And we need our approach minimums in, don't we? That's what we do need. So we get to Luton, all approach. Cat 1, 715. Get that in the box as well. So go around, climb straight ahead to the locator, which is 4.7 miles from the localizer DME, to hold at 3,000 feet, or directed. So it's a 3,000 feet missed approach altitude, transition altitude 6,000 feet. I've discussed the MSAs already. Standard 3-degree glide slope. At one minimum 715. 2,000 platform altitude.
Easy, 74 Foxtrot Kilo. Contact London radar 118.47.
Contact London 118.47, easy 74 Foxtrot Romeo, good day. Kilo. London, hello, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo is maintaining flight level 340.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, London radar, roger.
Okay, so in terms of threats, we've got Beyond ATC today, slightly worsening weather conditions into Luton, but certainly nothing we're not used to, and probably worse than Bordeaux, so that's not really a factor today. No non-standard operations. We have a fully serviceable aircraft, but should that change, we'll rebrief. Any questions? No questions. Briefing complete. see what it gives us for a stand as well. I think there's a bit of a it asks you for it request taxi for the gate, asks you have you been assigned a stand, you ask it to assign a stand for you. There's a few issues there. We need to decelerate and descend. EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo request descent.
EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo, Tel 1 November, runway 07, descend to flight level 190.
Descend flight level 190, Tel 1 November, EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo. Cross idle descent. 190 blue. So the constraints on. Heathrow are also on easterly operations. I'm message from Twitter from Heathrow, so that concurs runway 07 for Luton as well. Coast of the UK is coming in just below the nose there. How far off profile are we? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we're quite a long way. 5,000 feet above profile, so the spoilers are coming in. Fortunately, with the autopilot on, you only get 40% deflection, but it's a lot less than you see when you land. The aircraft's restricted when autopilot is engaged. The correct descent clearance 190 for Tel 2. That's first stop altitude there, constraint. So Beyond ATC picked that one up. I'm guessing you'd have to run, when the traffic comes in, you're going to have the traffic voices on basic, otherwise you're going to chomp through the characters pretty quick, so let's have a look how many I've used now. Let's bring up the window. It's down to 39,635 from 50,000, going towards the end of our second flight, and a bit of about 50 minutes of playtime with it initially, so yeah, a couple of flights, a region of 10,000 characters, but that's just us talking to ACC, so with the traffic coming in, it's going to have to be basic on the traffic voice model, which we'll see what that does to the immersion. It's finding that balance, isn't it? You know, it's the eye is great tech, comes at a cost. A little bit of moisture in the air here. Just above it, that's just above us. Keep an eye on that. There's beneath. 5 miles from Tel 2 to 1. More or less there. Do a speed brake action. Okay, there's tail 2, speed alt start. Speed brakes can come back in. Alt 190. So we're heading towards the London terminal manoeuvring area, busy area of airspace. I guess I'm missing the traffic. No, what's it going to do with us in this approach? It's going to take us all the way around. I hope not. I'm going to let this play out and see where it takes us. I could request a direct to fix as part of the current package, but I'm presuming it's going off sim brief, therefore would take us around the full standard terminal arrival route. Takes us right to the north and then vectored in from there. See what happens. I need to be 150 at Ozot. 3,000 feet, 40 miles, so that's not a problem at the moment. Icing risk once we get into this lot. Oh. Must be all these rain showers affecting Rob in the south. Okay, engine anti-ice coming up. Stutter there, I think it's loading in the London scenery beneath us. Airport mode on, so we're coming up Beam Heathrow. Comes the rain. Heavy, we'll put ignition mode on. Go British weather. Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, request further descent.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, descend to flight level 150.
Descend, flight level 150, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. Cross tidal descent 150 blue.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, descend to flight level 150.
Descend, flight level 150, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. Didn't hear my UI sound going there, is it not?
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, London radar.
Go ahead.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, London radar.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, go ahead.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, London radar.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, go ahead.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, London radar.
Not liking this, is it? Let's acknowledge this instruction by text.
Descend to flight level 150, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, contact Luton approach 132.05.
Contact Luton approach 132.05, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. Pick that one up, it's a bit strange. Luton approach, hello, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilos with you, descending flight level 150.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, verify information Delta.
Information Delta and Airbus A320, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, Luton approach, QNH 1009er, expect the ILS runway 07 with the ZAG 1Q transition.
QNH1009 expects the ILS 07, VAG 1 Juliet transition was that, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. It's taking us all the way around, which is great. We could request a shortcut. A bit high from this side though, that's the thing. ZAG 1 Quebec transition. With the ZAG Zoo all the way up here. Right, ignition to come to norm after the rain. Fuel wise not an issue, it's how our route's been calculated and our planning's been calculated to fly this whole route, but in terms of clearing London airspace and getting into 07, it's quite often an issue. Quite a descent on the south side. Not unusual to be taken around the north, but just not that far north. Obviously air traffic control will be coordinating outbound traffic here as well. We're coming pretty close to the you know, the runway here in terms of outbounds, which is why we're kept high. So not sure why London Control didn't hear me there. I was pressing the control. My transmit light was green on the display. Interesting one there, but that was overcome by getting pressing the switch on the screen to get the co-pilot essentially to respond, which did the job. A day where you want the weather radar operating. Some of this looks a little bit dodgy. Would potentially be a bit of vectoring going on here, but without the weather radar, you can probably put yourself in a worse position. John Boy, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you on board. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd fly into that real world. Well, I wouldn't, unless the weather radar was indicating that it's not a threat to the aircraft. With CBs in the forecast as well, paying close attention to that. Comes the rain again. Engine mode ignition, mode selector. Find the full approach. We're getting high on descent path. Let me hold out this one and see when it drops me down. I've got plenty of time to get down here if I need to. Let me see when it wants to give me descent.
EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo, descent to flight level 080.
Descend, flight level 80, EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo. Pretty much bang on actually when the...
Negative, descent to flight level 080.
Descend, flight level 080, EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo. You wouldn't have to say the 0 before 80, so thrust idle, descent, 80 blue. And that's a little bit non-standard terminology there, 080, 80 is fine. I think little things like that do need to be addressed, because it kind of does, from an immersion point of view, that's not real world. It should be quite a simple fix for Beyond ATC to sort. Speed. Mode selector norm.
All aircraft be advised, information echo now current QNH 1009er.
Okay, that's good. 1009 we have. Actually, I think we updated that in the perf. Landing 1009er. Go in there and we'll check the latest conditions. Yep. 350 030 at 5. 030 at 5. 13. Okay. Powering cumulonimbus cloud. And to select glide slope mode off. The Luton glide slope's a little bit mismatched to the runway. Quite often get an unnecessary glide slopes. 25 is worse than 07. Engine mode selector, ignition, heavy rain. Annoys me, basically. So if you do have that trouble, I think it's the scenery issue. I think how they set the scenery up. Home again. It's matched. Definitely going the long way around. You would have done something to upset the controller if you were flying this whole route in the real world. about seatbelt time, I think. Let's have a look. 11. In there. So at the moment, so this is actually clearing up. So outside my window, not too far from Luton, admittedly. Very similar weather to this. I'm further to the north. We are further to the north. The clouds breaking up. Often find the sim is doing a pretty good job of matching real world weather. I'm quite impressed with that aspect of the simulator. Are we nice in condition? There's a little bit of moisture in the air there, heavy showers. Let's get anti-ice on for a little bit longer. Safety first. So I guess Beyond ATC has to have a way of, you know, coordinating traffic. How advanced can the brains be behind the scenes to do vectoring when it's not busy like now? Don't know. That's for me. This is a bit of a problem from an immersion point of view. I wouldn't fly this whole approach. I could request a direct to. However, if it's real world, I wouldn't have to. It's, yeah. Something, I mean, we could request a direct to now. We kind of be downwind if we went down that direction. For this one, I'm going to let it play out because we're nearly at Zagzo. Cranfield by any chance? Well, X-ray Tango. Okay. EGGW. Cranfield's over here. Right, yeah. Well, I learnt to fly. Cranfield. Oh, yeah, down here. Probably going to be visible somewhere on our turn in. Echo Golf Tango Charlie is an airport I know very well, as well as Luton. Nice 1800 metre concrete runway there for training on. So approaching for level 100, so we go seatbelts on. Feels like we spent the most part of the flight flying around Luton Airport.
We will shortly be landing. Please ensure your baggage and all personal belongings, including laptops, are safely stored. Your tray table must be stowed, armrests down, window blinds open, and your seatbelt fastened when to land. Please review the safety pattern and your seatbelt in the cabin for safety precautions. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Please help us by handing in rubbish, newspapers, magazines that you do not want to take with you.
So what happens after Zagzo then? He wants us to loop round, or? Expecting Beyond ATC to do something here. We're verifying next fix. Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, verify next fix, please.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, I show you going direct Jumsey, then to Zagzo.
I don't really want to do that. Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, request direct Charlie Foxtrot 07.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, 3 miles from Zagzo, turn right heading 100, maintain flight level 080 until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 07.
I'm not going into Zagzo, so left heading 100. Say again instructions. Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, 3 miles from Zagzo, turn right heading 100, maintain flight level 080 until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 07.
Left heading 100, maintain flight level 80, cleared ILS runway 07, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. Right, makes sense.
Negative, maintain flight level 080.
Maintain flight level 080, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. We're cleared the ILS. Flight level, when heading 100 doesn't give us the vector we want. Right, let's maintain 80, fly heading 100. It's taking us back around again. Doing.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
Hello? You. Screen, so what it wanted us to do. So turn right 100, maintain 80, cleared ILS 07.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, request direct to fix.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, roger, say fix name.
Charlie Foxtrot 07.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, I need you following your flight plan right now. Unable direct CF07 at this time.
Sting, I'm going to have to take control here. I am self-vectoring. Otherwise we're never going to get down. And that's part of the system I wanted to look at, was the vectoring after transition. In this case, quite done the job. Obviously got something in its mind, but a bit of moisture in the air with engine anti-ice back on again. Passengers must be thinking, are we ever going to get down? Right, 210 on the heading. Don't know if anybody else has experienced these kind of issues. Let me know in chat. It's got to remember this is early access, so we have been quite clearly told to expect no bugs with the software and so forth. when you first purchase the product, it makes you listen to an AI statement. It reads out to you. Just going through the fact that there is possibility of bugs, it is early access and so forth, so that is all read out to you. Accept. Alright, we'll descend 5,000 now on the QNH 1009. Thrust level open descent. Get platform altitude 2,000 today, 407. 3,000 from the other side, runway 25. And a reasonably short approach from glide slope interception as well on 07. Due to that lower altitude, platform altitude. Still keeping high speed for now. We'll get
EG74 Foxtrot Kilo, contact Luton Tower 132.55.
Contact Luton Tower 132.55, EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo. Luton Tower, hello, EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo. It's with you.
EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo, Luton Tower. Continue.
Continue, EZ74 Foxtrot Kilo. Doesn't know what I'm continuing, I'm doing my own thing here. He's obviously happy with my my work. It looks like once you get that cleared ILS instruction, you're good to do what you want. So let's start bringing speed back. Full speed 220 knots. In fact, we can activate approach phase, so we're pretty much there on green dot, aren't we? So activate approach phase, manage speed. So approach speed 143, have a selectable 138. We're actually out of icing conditions now, we're plus 11 on the true air temperature. Going to bring us around on base leg shortly. A few more track miles. Go right a bit as well. And now base. We'll go flaps 1, speed checks, flaps 1. Island Approach Pro, you've not done a successful approach with it yet. Either sent me too high or no vector to the ILS as is we got today. Okay, interesting. Again, we must remember it is early access, but we have clearly been told to Lockstar. Expect issues.
2,500.
We get these cockpit. So, full crew. Approach checklist Bravo set 1009. Cross check 3 times. Seatbelts are on. Minimum set 715. Auto brakes 2 as medium. Sorry, as required. Approach checklist complete. Approach altitude is 3,000 feet. 5 miles to run. 074 is the heading inbound. Speed alt star, lock star. Okay, let's go. Speed 180 and flaps 60 actually. Flaps 2 set. Lock.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, wind 030 at 5, runway 07 clear to land.
Clear to land 07, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. Close type star, gear down. Ground spoilers armed. Manage speed, flaps free. Speed checks, flaps free. Check. Flaps full, speed checks, flaps full. Go around altitude 3,000 set. Autopilot coming out, mic control at 1. White to red. Continue. Reverse, diesel, spoilers. Manual braking. 70 knots.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, exit left at Alpha.
Exit left at Alpha, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo. No problem with the stop margins there, so definitely issues with those calculations. PCIe tracker on the go. Feel a bit of an uphill here. Bit of power on. Hit the like button if you like that landing.
Easy 74 Contact ground 121.75.
121.75, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, thank you. Ground hello, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo is with you. This is where we get a problem now.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, request not understood.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, request taxi to the gate. Which gate?
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, welcome to Luton Airport, say parking or advise if need assignment.
I need assignment, please. Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, say again ramp number.
Please, can you provide the ramp number? Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, ramp 19, a taxi via Alpha Bravo.
Ramp 19er, taxi via Alpha Bravo, easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo.
Crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls or internet access may now be used.
Putting us there.
Make sure that
Bravo.
you have all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case...
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, request stand 1.
reach a designated smoking area.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, request not understood.
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, request ramp 1.
Complete your EasyJet journey. For the latest news,
Easy 74 Foxtrot Kilo, request not understood.
check out our official Facebook page, Twitter.
Let's see, radio check, wind check. Okay, here's what it is after landing checks, so let's come on. I normally crash because I'm single crewed, not looking where I'm going. Up there. System off. So ramp, stand, gate, it's just finding that terminology, I guess. Well, Approach Pro, any chance I could confirm cockpit camera settings in terms of positioning or settings at the moment? Just in the basic cockpit camera I'm sitting in. It's don't know which settings you want me to have a look at, but happy to have a look at those for you. There's a hot spot here coming off the runway. My left, bit left side. That car park, pretty much gone now, the car park there. Second one anyway. I'm going to be rebellious and not park on the first left. I'm going to go on the right. Why are all these? It was annoying me on approach. I've got all these purple plants. I mean, is something coming to blossom in the UK as I've got a whole video on setup of the cockpit actually. It's titled "What Are These?" But yeah, basically I've aligned myself just to have those balls there where they are in terms of zoom. Also looking at the light bar here above my screen, so it's a good place, good reference point. So I've not any exact figures in terms of height and zoom level to give you really, but it's how I align it using the same system a pilot would, using the balls here on the window pillar. Also cross-check that with a light bar point into the real-world aircraft. Okay, parking brake is set. Your engine cool down time there, so 201 off. At the N2, drop below 20%, and we'll let the ground crew approach. Passengers.
All aircraft be advised, information Foxtrot now current, QNH 1009.
Power. Parking checklist, radar and predictive wind shear is off. Parking brake is set, engines are off, stereo lights are as required. Fuel pumps are off. Electric hydraulic pump was not used. Parking checklist complete. Let's see if GSX is doing its thing there. Excellent. I've got the bridges coming into place. I hope you enjoyed that. A few more issues with Beyond ATC today than we had yesterday. So it's that final approach transition to final, the vectors. Also the same mistakes in terms of recognition from ground to tower and tower to ground. That's becoming a trend, so perhaps that's one that needs addressing. I'm not sure what that is. Perhaps it's a terminology thing that it expects at that point. So not too sure about that. But yeah, as I said yesterday on yesterday's stream, the traffic is going to, when that flows and gets immersed, and it's going to be much better, I reckon, in terms of giving you that immersion you want from the simulator. So thanks for joining me on this one. Please like and subscribe on the way out. Thanks for joining me on today's flight. Hopefully we'll do another one soon. Look out for the tutorial videos as they come through as well. Got a few more on the way. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your afternoon wherever you are, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care all.